Good morning, everyone. It's a chilly, beautiful, sunny morning, and here we are for our morning workout. So hopefully what you've done this morning is you've got up, and even after all the news yesterday, right, you've got up and you know that it's going to be another glorious day. And I know that sometimes it's not always to think that, but that's the way to start your day. It's a beautiful, glorious day. The sun is shining and everything's going to be good because we're going to do everything we can to make it good. So it isn't just about wishful thinking. It's about sort of doing the things that you can do to make it good. Now, a lot of people have been asking, what is it that is in here? What's in this drink that I'm drinking here? Okay, so what it is it's some filtered water with these products here. So what we got is we've got a spoonful of this. This is wheatgrass. This is a company called Navi, N-A-V-I, and this is Karmat grass juice. Now the reason that I like this one, there is one by Dr. Eric Berg, I mentioned him yesterday, which is amazing stuff. But this is very, very similar as well, and not as expensive. You can get this from Amazon. There'll be some links which I'll sort of add on for you. But this one here, in particular, because it's organic, so it hasn't been sprayed. Wheatgrass is a phenomenal sort of nutritional food product. It has the most incredible composition of nutrition within it. And those little shots that you get in the sort of the health cafes, great idea, but majority of the time the wheatgrass is just grown on a polystyrene container, so not much nutritional value in that. The wheatgrass here is actually grown on the beds of lakes that have dried out in Utah, so they're very, very rich in minerals, and then they're carefully harvested when they're quite young. And then dried in a very, very slow drying process, which retains the nutritional value of it. So it's a Navi sort of a wheatgrass product. Now obviously that's probably because of the way I've got the camera situated, you can't read that, but I'll put some links down for you. So I have a spoonful of that, and then yesterday in my lunch video I spoke a little bit about mushrooms and the benefit of mushrooms. Mushrooms are amazing. Please, do your research as well. And all you need to do is, we've got time on our hands now, a great time to educate ourselves about nutrition, about health, about chiropractic. What chiropractic can do for you. And mushrooms are amazing because they have an incredible, again, nutritional value in them, but also they have some really key elements that are great for protecting your autoimmune system, protecting your immunity. And one of the things they do, specifically with where viruses are concerned, is because they are very high in polysaccharides and beta-glucans, they coat our cells with a polysaccharide film, which sort of stops the protein of the virus from attaching onto the receptors of the cells. Because what we don't want is that viral cell to get into our body cells, to get into our epithelial cells, and also obviously most importantly, not to get into our immune cells. Now at lunchtime today, I'm going to be talking a little bit about sort of immunity. I'm going to be giving you some information about sort of how you can boost your immune system, and just giving you a very, very sort of a general guide about nutrition and immunity, and in particular how immunity works. So this is a mushroom blend with about sort of 10 different mushrooms, and I have a spoonful of that in it as well. And now this is a product I discovered quite recently, and it's called Moringa, and it's by the company called N-A-V-I, Navi, and they seem to sort of have a very good foundation in the sense that they source really good organic natural products, and this is called Moringa. And Moringa is the tree of life. They call it the tree of life. In Africa, they eat pretty much much all of it. You can eat sort of the leaves, the stems, you can eat the roots of it, and it is a complete protein. It has a complete protein source. So for all you vegetarians out there, moringa would be a really good thing to add into your diet. It is really, really good because it gives you some, it gives you a good complex of the proteins that we all need. So moringa. Now the only thing I have to tell you with this is it doesn't taste that nice, shall I say? Doesn't taste that nice. So yeah, you're not drinking it for the taste, okay? Just keep telling yourself that you're not drinking it for the taste. You're drinking it because of the benefit that you're getting from it, and it's exceptionally good. Again, just boosting your immune system up. Check it out. There's loads of videos on YouTube about the health benefits of moringa. More calcium, more vitamin C, more sort of zinc than any other sort of products out there. So moringa. Now, the other thing that I put in there is our favorite apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar. Now, apple cider vinegar, I put about a couple of tablespoonfuls of that in it. Is really, really good. It sort of just helps to your digestion system, and also sort of seems to help sort of your glucose metabolism as well. And a great product to have, especially in this this day and age, because we want to sort of make sort of our body sort of as alkaline as we can, because the more alkaline we are, the more healthier we're going to be. So there's a spoonful of each of those, sort of, and 2 tablespoons of the apple cider vinegar in my juice. And this is what I will have in the morning. And what I'll do sort of after the workout is and that's just delicious. So I'll add in, but I'm not drinking it for the taste. Keep telling yourself that. So what I'll do is after the workout, I'll add a little bit of protein powder in there, some goat protein powder, just to sort of give me a little bit of protein, a little bit of sort of food, nutritional value, more nutritional value, till sort of I would have my lunch, which would be about sort of 2 o'clock or so. All right, so that's what we've got in here. Now, what we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a dumbbell workout. All right, it's going to last about 20 minutes. Now, you don't have to have a dumbbell, guys, okay? You can use a water bottle, use a heavy book, use sort of anything that sort of just gives you a little bit of weight, all right? Just a little bit of weight to use, okay? Now, I've warmed up already, so hopefully you have as well. And remember, so you know, to make sure that you move all of your body, move sort of all your joints, get everything loosened up. Make sure that everything is gone through, so it's range of movement. And as always, guys, right, it's really, really important. Remember that if something is hurting, if something is painful, then please, you know, don't force it. Pain is not gain. Pain is your body telling you to stop. So we must learn to listen to it. Must learn to listen to it. Okay? So we're going to do 20 minutes today. 20 minutes, so it's going to be quite hard. It's going to be quite intensive. And just follow along with me. All right? Do the best you can. Now, what I'm also going to do later on today is I'm going to offer to do some video consultations, because obviously I can't physically be in the room with you. I can't physically touch you. So what we're going to do is for anybody who's got any kind of twinges, got any aches, got any discomfort, I'm going to offer you an opportunity to have sort of a video consultation with me, which will sort of which will just give me an opportunity just to help you, right, by sort of diagnosing you from sort of what you're telling me, and obviously but with a video you'll be able to show me what kind of movement or restricted movement you've got. And what I'll do is I'll give you a couple of sort of self-tests which will give me some more idea of what might be sort of causing the problem, and then I'll give you some tips. I'll show you a few sort of exercises, a few movements that you'll be able to do, right, to help yourself. So unfortunately, I have had to close the clinic, right, so I can't physically see you, which is heartbreaking for me, because I absolutely love sort of my interaction with my patients, but I'm going to offer a video sort of service to you guys as well, all right, so that you can sort of, still find out what might be causing sort of your symptoms. All right, so yeah, that's going to be available to you. All right, so let's get started. So one of the most important stretches that I'm really going to encourage everyone to do every single time is the psoas stretch. And as I say, I can't emphasize enough how important sort of this muscle is to loosen up before you do any kind of exercise. And obviously the children hopefully are keeping active and doing their exercises. So please, encourage them and teach them this exercise, right? Because we want them to be injury-free, and we want them obviously to get the best value out of their exercise. So get them to do this exercise, encourage them to do this stretch, all right? And but not just once, you've got to do it throughout the day, because remember, frequency is the key. Frequency is the key. So try to sort of make sure that you do this exercise sort of on a daily basis, and definitely more than once a day. Definitely more than once a day. All right, so just going to loosen this up, and we'll get started. Okay, so it's 20 minutes dumbbell, so hopefully you're going to get sort of a weight, you get some water bottles, or just get some cans, anything that you can, and we'll make a start. Now what I'm doing here is I'm no expert, guys, on sort of this kind of stuff. All right, I'm learning, and I've learned sort of just using YouTube. YouTube is such a brilliant educational tool, and all I'm doing here is I've got sort of a 20-minute sort of dumbbell workout from a gentleman called Zeus Body Training, and that's what I'm going to be following as well. So just follow along with me. The whole idea of doing these videos really is to just to encourage you, to motivate you, to get you up and get you sort of moving, so that you will sort of get your body working, because in this time, at this moment, we really need to be able to look after ourselves, and the more we look after ourselves, the better we will cope with anything that may come our way. And it's not just us, right? What we want to do is we want to sort of get our family to get up and to move as well. It's great to watch all those Netflix movies and to watch sort of Apple Pay or whatever it is, right? But guys, you can't do that all day long. All right, now if you've got gardens, if you've got sort of some outdoor space, get out there, get some air inside your lungs, but let's get moving and keep moving. So here we go. Okay, so we're going to start off with a goblet squat. All right, so grab your dumbbell like so, and let's go. Now, nice and slow. This is not a race, right? We're going to go nice and slow, because it's all about basically just getting the full range of movement. The full range of movement. The full range of movement. 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's the first one. Okay. Okay. Alright, so here we go. So we've got some lighter ones for this one, because what we're going to do is we're going to do this, and we're going to go up. 2, 3. Keeping your back straight, yeah? Come on, guys. Keep up with me. 6, 7, 8. Remember, it's not about the weight, okay? It's about doing it properly, and it's the number of times. It's the reps. It's the number of reps. It's not about the weight, so you don't have to have heavy weights. Obviously, for you guys who are much more experienced, who are wondering what I'm doing with these light weights, well, you just go with the weight that you want to, okay? So, next one, I'm just going to go for some lunges now. Keep upright. Keep upright. 8, so now we've done sort of some upper body work, we've done some leg work. Right, now we're going to do some rows, so we're going to do some more arm work. So, keep the back flat, really make it work. Good. Well done, guys. Keep going, keep stretching and moving in between. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to do a little deadlift. So, okay. Bend the knees slightly, and it's all about sort of control. All right, it's all about control. Now, I'm quite fortunate. All right, my son has built a huge selection of weights and things, so I've got excess in weight, but remember, you don't have to have weights. You can use water bottles. When I've been away on holiday, oh, those were the days, I used water bottles, and I used to buy the big sort of water bottles, as sort of 6-litre bottles, and I'd sort of work out with those. So you don't need dumbbells, guys. All right, you can use cans, you can use water bottles, you can use books, anything at all. Body weight is great, but just by adding a little bit of sort of weight with it, what you're doing is just making that muscle sort of work a little bit more. And it's good to make the muscle work a little bit more, yeah? So make the muscle work a little bit more. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little bit of bicep work. So we're going to keep this one bent up here, so the muscle is working, and we're going to do this arm. And we're going to do 10 of these. So we just got this muscle on the right side in my case, right? I'm just holding the arm up, and I'm just keeping that sort of bicep sort of working. But at the same time, I'm sort of also working the other arm as well. 9 and 10. Okay, now we're going to keep this arm up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And even with sort of these light weights, again, my arms are feeling, even if you're using tins of beans, tins of tomatoes, you know, you're going to be feeling it. You're going to be feeling it. So, nice and controlled. Nice and controlled, guys. That's it. I keep saying guys, ladies. Hopefully there are some ladies out there doing this as well. Come on. Whoa. Right. So we've gone through that sort of one set of exercises, okay? So we're going to just repeat that again. So let's go for it again. So grab that sort of weight, right? And we're going to do 10 squats. So let's go for it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 'Kay, I'm going to do a few more because I've gone much faster than he has. So I'm going to try and keep up with him. So he's going much, much lower. So I need to go lower. I need to open up those hips. Open up my hips here. Opening up my knees a little bit. Okay. Okay. Well done. Right. Alright, so we're back to the second exercise, guys. So grab those tins. And here we go. So. What we're doing here, great exercise. We're using the shoulders, we're using the arms. It's a good exercise, a good overall exercise. Yeah, but it isn't about sort of the weight, and it isn't about the speed. Okay, you've got to control it. You've got to control it as well. And try not to sort of use your back. Okay, so if you're doing that, the weight that you've got in your hands is too heavy. Okay, it's about sort of controlling it and using the muscles. Using the muscles. Okay, so we did 10 the first time. What we're doing now is we've increased it. Okay, so we're doing 15. So 15 sort of reps on this time, okay? So, whew, right, now, you should be warmed up and you should be beginning to sort of get a little bit breathless now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on guys, do this with me. Please do this with me. Alright, we've got to keep our bodies moving. We've got to keep our bodies strong. Alright, the stronger we are, the better our movements are, the healthier we are, right, the better we're going to get through this. So stay healthy, stay fit, stay moving. Alright, get the kids on this. Get the kids doing this. Get your partners on this. Alright, now is not the time to be sitting, watching Netflix, watching movies. Yes, there is a time in the evening to do that. Okay, but now is a time to exercise. Make mornings. I love my mornings for exercise. Doesn't have to be mornings. Use this video. Alright, another time. Right? But keep going. We're not going to get down. We're going to keep our spirits up. We're going to get through this. Because this too will pass. This too will pass. And we're going to be here. We're going to be here for when Freedom Day comes. I was watching a video and they described that day when we'll be able to get back and hug our friends again, to get into social environments again. And it's Freedom Day. And on that day, in that movie, Independence Day, you know, there's that wonderful, wonderful scene at the end when the huge alien ships have fallen down from the sky and people sort of come out of hiding and they're running out into big open spaces and they just keep meeting again, meeting sort of friends, meeting loved ones that they haven't seen, and they're just enjoying and celebrating. And that's what the movie Independence is. You want to watch something? Watch that tonight with Will Smith and Bill Pullman. But it's a lovely ending to the movie when everybody comes out of hiding and is able to sort of meet and greet and hug their friends. Gosh, how I miss hugging my friends. I'm a hugger and I love to hug my friends, and yeah, I haven't been able to do that for such a long time now. And that's not good. Not good. Not good for our souls. Not good for our energy. So guys, you know, if you are isolated with loved ones, don't forget to hug. Don't forget to hug. Alright? Because hugging is so, so important. Hugging is so important. But you've got to hug in a specific way. You've got to hug heart to heart. So it's like this. When your heart connects with their heart. Alright, don't hug the other way. Alright, it's so many people just want to hug people the other way. Don't hug the other way. Hug heart to heart, because our heart is more electromagnetically more powerful than your brain. Alright, so hug with your heart to heart. Alright, because what you're going to do is you're going to empower your partner, or a friend, whoever you're hugging. Alright? Hug your children like that. It's so, so important. Hug heart to heart. So next time you're hugging, try it out. Alright? there's a little test that I do with people when I introduce them to that concept. And for those of you who are watching this, who know that, who know me, right, who've seen me do that test on you, guys, do it with your family, do it with your friends, right? Because it's heart to heart is so powerful. The heart is more electromagnetically stronger than the brain. So heart to heart. So keep your hearts open, right? Keep sort of giving the energy, giving sort of the earth, giving sort of what's happening now, just let it go. All right, just make sure that we are sort of staying in that positive state of mind. All right, because this too will pass. This too will pass, and we will get to that freedom day. We will get to that freedom day, guys. So let's stay positive. Let's stay with it. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do our third set in a second. I'm just taking my drink. And as I said, I'm not drinking it for the taste. Right, here we go. Goblet squats again. Okay, now really get low. Okay, really get low. Feet hip width apart, knees slightly, feet slightly turned out, and get down here, guys. Get down here. Right, open up. Open up those hips. Open up those hips. So, I wonder how many of you are going to be watching Independence Day today. Or just wind forward to that end scene. I love that end scene when everybody is coming out and just celebrating. Oh. Right, I don't know about you, but I'm beginning to feel it now. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I'm glad I didn't use a heavy weight. Remember, it's not about the weight. It's about how you do this, yeah? It isn't about the weight. It isn't about the weight. It's about control. It's about movement. It's about the reps. So here we go. Keep up with me, guys. You can do this. Let's keep our body strong. Let's make our body strong. Let's make sure that we are going to end this in a much, much better way. That we're going to be strong. And we're going to end being in a better place physically, mentally, than we are now. And it's my goal to help you, right? To help you, because that's what I do. That's why I became a chiropractor. I became a chiropractor because I wanted to help people. And one of the things I realized was that it isn't just about the physical side, okay? It's about your mental. It's about what you put in your body. Our health is a combination of your nervous system. That's what we're good at, chiropractors, is making sure that your nervous system is working. But it's also about your mental attitude. It's about what are you thinking on a daily basis. Because every single thought, every single word that you sort of use and say, right, is all going to have an effect on your physiology. And your physiology is what sort of dictates how healthy you're going to be. So, you've got to keep that physiology strong. And the way you keep that physiology strong is by making sure that your thoughts in your head are positive. And you've got to think positive thoughts, okay? You've got to keep that positive attitude going. And that's so important, guys. So, what I'm going to do over the next few weeks for you is I'm going to give you the physical exercise routines, okay? But I'm also going to give you some advice about nutrition in the lunchtime ones. And then what I'm also going to be doing is in the evenings, I'm going to be talking to you about mindset and about how, you can maintain that positive mindset and what it is that you guys need to do. How do we maintain it? When we have an awful day, somebody upsets us. How do we get past that? Understand, right, that you are the person who responds, not them. You are the person who responds. Take responsibility for the way that you respond, because then you are in control. You're the one with the power. Now say for example, right, that you're with a friend and the friend is angry at you, and say they sort of push you away, physically push you away. Now you've got 144 different responses that you can make to that. You know, you can sort of go back to them and push them back. You could slap them. You could rant and rave at them. You could shout at them. You could do all of those things. Or what else could you do? You could give them a hug. You could give them a hug. Because there's a reason that they've pushed you away. There's a reason that they became physical with you. So, your response is going to dictate what they're going to do next. Your response is going to dictate what they do next. So, what are you going to do? Are you going to get angry with them? Are you going to push them back? Or are you going to think to yourself? You're going to take that little breath and you're going to say, hey, there's a reason that this person did this to me. Yeah? So what am I going to do? And give them a hug. Give them a hug, guys. Now you give them a hug, and what's going to happen to them? All that anger, that frustration that they have sort of shown by pushing you away, right, will probably dissipate. And then you're going to have a better reaction. You're going to have a better reaction than if you reactively push them back. Now, let me tell you, all right, it's not easy to do. I know that. I know that. Because for so long in my life, even now, guys, even though I know all this stuff, let me tell you, you know, I'm still reactive. You know, somebody sort of pushes me, hey, I'm going to push you back. But, now I try to take a little breath. And I think, hey, what's going on for them? What's going on for them? Why are they in this state? Why are they doing this to me? And then what I do is I will think. And I will try to make my response a response which is going to help them, rather than just anger and frustrate them. Now, I'm no saint, alright, and I'm not saying to you that I do this every time or that I'm successful at this, okay guys? The truth is I'm not, but I'm trying. And just by trying, hey, I'm in a different place. So try it, guys, you know? And no, it's not going to work the first time. You know, somebody hurts you, somebody upsets you. So hard to just sit back and just give them that opportunity to talk to you and to sort of explain what might be going on for them. But let me tell you, you do that, and hey, your relationships are going to be so much better, so much easier. Yeah? So just give it a go. Give it a go. That's all I ask. That's all I'm doing, is giving it a go. And, you know, just seeing and noting that I am getting a better response. Guys, I'm not here to teach or preach with you. Okay, I'm just here to share some things that I've learnt in my life. Things that I've learnt from some amazing, amazing people. I've been very fortunate to go on some wonderful, wonderful courses and workshops with the most amazing people in this world. And I've still got, God willing, many, many more years yet, right, to learn from some amazing, amazing people. Because I want to learn. I will never stop learning on how I can better myself. How can I improve? How can I improve? And hopefully, you are in that same position. You want to learn. You want to sort of get better. You want to improve. You want to improve the way that you think, the way that you react with people. Because one of the things that this self-isolation has absolutely taught me is that people are important. And we need people. And we can't do without people. And I just wish that times were different, because there's so many things. I mean, yes, we can use calls, we can sort of ring people, we can WhatsApp them, but to actually hold a person, to see a person in front of you, and to sort of give them a hug, and to sort of be able to say sort of things that make them feel better. That, you know, yeah, a lot of the times it's ego, you know, because when you say something, do something nice for someone, you know, it isn't just about them, it's about sort of, oh, flip, that's hurting. You know, oh, it isn't just about sort of making them feel better. Sometimes, you know, it's selfish, you know, it's an ego. We do it because we want, you know, to feel better as well. But hey, you know, it's a win-win situation because you're helping them feel better too. So I'm happy with that ego thing, all right? I think that's not a bad thing in that case, where you're making them feel better and you're feeling better. Guys, okay, so that's our dumbbell workout done for today. Okay, I hope that you did some of that with me. If you haven't done it this time, then hey, you know, do it with me, all right? Do it with me. Now, I'm going to do my 9 minutes of CV work. Okay, and I'm going to use a machine for that, so that'll be pretty boring for you to sort of watch that. But remember, if you haven't got machines, don't worry about it. Right, remember, just let me just use these things out of the way. Okay, what you can do is 9 minutes, guys. So use this timer. It's 2 minutes, right? 2 minutes of this. Yeah, 2 minutes of that. And then you can do just 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Full blast, right? 20 seconds. And then 2 minutes. Come back to this. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Yeah, and then 20 seconds, full blast. Get that heart beating, get that heart working. Do that for 9 minutes, and they've shown that that is the equivalent of 45 minutes of slow, methodical plodding along. All right, even running, cycling. So just do that, guys, okay? So please do some exercise, all right? I'm here to help. Watch me about 2 o'clock. I'll be doing a little video. I'm not going to be showing you some food preparation today. What I'm going to be talking about is the immune system. So I hope to sort of see you then, and then I'll see you this evening. Tonight we're going to talk a little bit more about sort of Bruce Lipton's teachings, and I may not show you a video. All right, I think people just want to sort of interact. And guys, when you're watching me live, you know, you can put comments and just ask me questions. All right, now I don't claim to know everything, but if I don't know something, I will absolutely find out, and then I'll get back to you. All right, so sending you love, sending you blessings. Have a beautiful day. The sun is shining, and this too will pass. God bless. Lots of love. Bye for now.